Hello guys, this is Sandra here. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. It's lovely to have you here and I hope you're gonna enjoy your time. Today we have another project pen update and this is the Partners in Cream. I believe this is the 7th update. I know it's quite cliche and it might make me sound old, but how is it August already?
I don't quite know. This year it's just flying by. I feel like a lot happened, but at the same time sometimes it feels like it's going slowly and then it's August. So I don't know.
But either way, if you are here, I assume you already, watched this project and followed it along. But if not, this was started by Steph and Darlene, who will both be linked down below, along with a spreadsheet of everyone who is participating. And also, I will link the playlist below, although I don't know if it's been updated for a while. I think when I looked at it last month, trying to watch a few videos, I don't think it was. But either way, everything will be down below, and as the name suggests, we are working on cream products and liquid products. Basically, I almost pronounced that wrong. Basically, anything that's not a powder, because as we know, those products are usually harder to, well, not necessarily harder to use up, but some of them are, and also, they go bad a lot faster. So this just helps us focus on those products, and you can work up to 6, and I like to make my life hard, so I did choose 6. And without further ado, let's hop into the update. Some products I have great progress on and others and not so much. So I think I'm gonna get first out of the ones that are harder to see progress on, and I'm going to start with something I have somehow no progress on. I don't really understand. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Brow Lift in the shade Naomi, and it seems like I have progress on this like every second month, and I have quite a substantial one. Now, I thought that I used it the past month quite often. This is what I have on today. I had it on for the whole day though, so don't judge my makeup too harshly. But I feel like I've used it a lot, and yet when I put it against my markings, I cannot make a new mark. There's not a lot left in here. So every time I think that, I'm gonna finish it soon, and then no. So this might be with us for the rest of the year, or even possibly longer, which is a bit painful to say, but I have nothing else to add to this, apart from me hoping that I will have more progress for next month, so we're gonna just move on swiftly from this. Next up, we have the Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand. This is the light to medium, or fair to medium, and if you've seen my previous updates, you will know my tragedy that somehow the little boopity sponge at the end just came off and I cannot put it back on. So why, I don't know how, but basically I have to squish out the product and then take a brush and then apply it to my cheeks, which makes it so much more painful. Now, I applied it this morning. I don't think there's any left of it, if I'm honest. I just reapplied some blush before filming. I like it, but not having the sponge makes a huge difference in my enjoyment of the product. Is that correct grammatically? I don't know. We're gonna go with it. I'm already at the point where I'm down to the plastic at the bottom, so I cannot really measure how much is left in there. There's also a huge air bubble. I doubt there's an awful lot of product left in there, but there's not a lot. Like, you don't need a lot at any given time. Once this is used up though, I did say that I would happily repurchase this. Now, I have a few other cream contour products, so I don't necessarily have to. But I do really like this product. I do think it's worth its price tag. Like, yes, it's expensive, but this I genuinely do really like. The tone of it is really good. It's just hard to know now that I'm down to the bottom how much is actually left in there. But I will use it either way. Hopefully it's not going to take me more than like 1 to 2 months. I don't really know. And then another product that I can't really measure anymore how much is left in there is this one. Now, this is the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. I have the shade Vanilla, and this is like the never-ending tube. Like, as you can see, it's super flat. There's a tiniest bit of air bubble in there as well, and I like to mix it with something else that's coming up as well. Either that one or the Smashbox. Oh my god, I can't remember the name, but it's like a light coverage Smashbox foundation, because this one is a little bit dark for me at the moment. Like, if you can see, I'm a pale girl, so I need to mix it, and I love mixing the two because that one is a really luminous finish with a bit more coverage. This one is still luminous but less coverage, it's a bit dark as well, so you know, I get a really good combination by mixing the two, and it just keeps coming. Every time I think it's finished and I'm not gonna have anything left in there, and it keeps coming. So even though it looks really empty, I cannot even tell you how long it's gonna take. Hopefully by the end of this year I will be finished with it. I keep saying that I think it might be next month, and this thing keeps showing me off, so I don't know. And finally we can move into the products where you can actually see progress, even though it's a bit hard. But this is the Becca Zero Pigment Foundation. Now I do use this as a smoothing primer, and this was almost full when I started, so I'm super happy with where I am at the moment. So first I'm going to show you on the sides. Look at that. So at the bits where you have product, it's a bit more of this milky texture, and look how empty it's getting. You can actually see through the glass. There's not a whole lot of product left in there. I made a really good progress. Now you can really see how much of it is actually missing. Looking into it, I'm really hoping that by next month I can actually finish this, because there's only a little bit left on this side. There's not too much. Now, it works good as a primer. It doesn't peel. It does smooth over my skin. Is it as good as, let's say, my e.l.f. Poreless Putty? No, but I still wanted to make sure that I get some good use out of it. So here we are. I'm super chuffed about that, and I am really hoping that by next month I can finish it. And another thing I'm quite happy with is this one. So this is what I'm mixing at the moment with my Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. Now, I'm not using these all the time, but I love mixing these two. If not with this, again, I love mixing it with a Smashbox, but I want to get this out of my collection. This is the Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation. I do love this, but again, it's really similar to the Smashbox, and the Smashbox is a good cruelty-free alternative, although Smashbox is leaving the UK, which it does break my heart a little bit, not gonna lie. But either way, I will show you my progress. I'm pretty happy with it. So you can see where we were last month and where we are down to now. So if I keep on using it at this rate, hopefully that means that I can use the little bit left by next month. As you can see, there's not a lot left because the glass on the bottom of this foundation is quite thick. So I have high hopes. I do really like this. Again, I used to work for Bobbi Brown, if you didn't know, and I love the brand. I do love the products. It does break my heart that it's not cruelty free, but what can you do? But either way, because I was given this when I worked there, I'm gonna use it up. I also enjoy using it up, and you know, it's already in my collection. So hopefully by next month this is gone and that's all the products caught up. So let me know how you think I did, and also let me know how you're doing if you're doing this project. And this is it for now. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing. It would mean so much to me. But for now, I'm gonna go. I hope to see you in my next video, and I hope you're having a lovely day. Bye! Oh, I forgot to update you on one product. So it's this one. This is the... Goodness, it wouldn't be a video of mine if I don't drop something at least once. So this is the Becca Aqualuminous Concealer, I believe in the shade Porcelain. So it's the lightest shade in the range. This is the last concealer I have from Becca. I had this in two darker shades as well, and this is the last one. Now, there was not a lot left in there when I rolled it in, but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot to use this. So yeah, it's a bit dark now, so I can't somehow do a close-up unless maybe I use the light from my phone. Does that help? Not really. So I can't really show you because it's too dark now, but honestly, I didn't really make any progress on this. There's not a lot left in there, and like there are definitely little windows where you can see through, but there's definitely still plenty of product coming out even on the wand. And because this is now actually my actual shade, I can use this. I just need to remember to actually use it. So yeah, now you're all caught up and I can go and have dinner. Bye!